I just got a notification about your
Yes.
new comic day video.
New comic book day chat with none other than Comic Kid 84 and D-Runk Comics.
Hey, hey,
What do you say, D-Runk?
I say I didn't know we were going live just yet, but I'm ready.
Haha. Let's see. Okay, we're in business. Perry Comics is in the building. Very good to see you, sir.
Perry.
Bake the Snake, my man. Big ol' shout out to Bake the Snake, who I was pumped to see uh his inaugural is inaugural the right for the word for first? Inaugural video. It's gonna be an auction. I think it's like 2 weeks from now. Uh Bake, you can remind me of the date in the chat. Bake the Snake is gonna go live. He's gonna christen his YouTube channel with an auction. The Grail Fund begins. I'm gonna be there. I know Bake's got a legit collection. So I'm gonna definitely jump in there, and I plan on, hopefully bidding on some of that hot fire that Bake the Snake's got up his sleeve. Uh, Let me give a warm welcome to Stacy's weekly comic book picks, who I've actually been checking out your last couple videos. I think he's running a contest sometime soon. Uh, he's mixing it up. He's got a channel. He loves comics, which means he's already good in my book. Uh, Bake the Snake. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. It's his birthday too. So it's his christening of Bake the Snake. It's the christening of his YouTube channel, and it's his birthday, and it's an auction. That's a trifecta. That's a hat trick of dopeness. A dopeness hat trick. Uh, Burke Nasty. What's good, man? Uh oh, fashion police in the house. You got a collared shirt on?
Yeah, I didn't change out of my work clothes yet, so I just said screw it. It was either
You
that
and
or where.
you and me both, brother.
Yeah.
Call it up. This is also a work shirt too. I didn't take it off yet.
Usually I throw on a comic book shirt for these chats, but I didn't feel like it today. And the basement in my house is sometimes a little chilly, so I got two layers on right here. So
Hey,
feel
safety first. Safety
yes,
first. We don't need you getting hypothermia in the middle of the chat.
that would be bullshit.
That would be bullshit. Yes, that'd be some bullshit. Discovery Bay Comics, I should say, aka JB, the Johnny Carson of the YouTube comic scene, in the chat. Good to see you, sir. JB's just the man. My boy's,
He all he also works part-time in outbidding me on YouTube auctions, which he's been quite successful at so far.
dude. JB brings the heat.
Oh yeah,
JB
no,
brings the heat.
I'm not mad
Yeah,
about it though. It's how you do it. You're supposed to bid, and whoever's willing to pay the most gets the books.
he gets down, man. That's why he's always got a mountain of stuff to unbox behind him. Uh, 'Cause that's how he gets down.
Hey,
And
it stings a little bit when you lose an auction to him, and then like a week later you see the shit that you wanted to have in your collection getting unboxed on his channel. He's a good dude though. I'm glad he got him.
yeah. And speaking of auction wins, I just might flex my auction wins from the other night if we have time, if we get to it.
There's
Um,
always time.
Fuchsia only in the house.
Hey,
The
Fuchsia, what up?
the better half too. Soldier only in the building. I don't know. Is that a bad term? Like you know how that's a common term, right? My better half. But
Yeah, no, you're saying that you're lucky to be with that person.
right. When the person says it about their spouse, but when I say, "Hey, it's Soldier Only's better half," I feel like that's like a slight to Soldier Only. I didn't
Ah,
mean
no.
like that way, Soldier Only. I just mean Fuchsia's the jam. And and you guys are awesome. Did I Kingdom Comics also in the building? I don't know. Maybe I spent too much time. I just want to give everyone a warm welcome when they show up because I'm happy to see them. There's plenty of people doing videos and plenty of things you could be doing, but you're choosing to hang out with myself and D-Runk, so I appreciate it. Uh, it's new comic book day, D-Runk.
Oh shit, I gotta get to the shop.
Oh, look, You can tell Fuchsia's a good egg. She says he is my better half.
Aw.
Just class all the way. Um, really happy you guys are all in. I hope I've welcomed everyone. Haven't graded my books yet, so give me some picks. Ooh. Oh, and sorry, I just love giving love to the chat. Burke Nasty, 54 Comics. I gotta give him a shout out for last night. Which, dude, that hit me out of nowhere. I'm seeing Chino Comics. They uh those guys are killing it. They have a comic shop that they opened. And I'm like, oh, look at Burke Nasty with he ain't sitting on the coffee on the kitchen table with his long boxes behind him anymore. He's got a fancy mic. He's all set up. He had I don't know if he had 1080p on his camera. He's hosting the show. I was like, good for you, Burke Nasty. That was good, man. You did a good job hosting that, and I'm into that. Like seeing the books the night before. That's gonna
Dude,
be it.
and those Chino comics and more, like you're watching like them describe like their comic book store. Dude, they're talking about like payment plans for wall books that are, people's grails and stuff. Like I wish I could go to their shop, because we've all seen that book before that just has a price tag that's a little too steep and man, they got a plan for that. And it's no interest and just throw your book on layaway and let's go. Like I love that.
I agree. I wonder how Yeah, I wonder how that works if you're not local to them. Because I gotta say, after I saw them, I watched that show. I hit Chino with a DM on a certain book that your boy's been looking at that has been after. So I'm gonna see if he can help me out. Uh,
You
I'll
slid
keep
into
you
his
posted.
DM. There you go.
I totally slid into his DM. I was thirsty for that grail. Uh, all right, man. So let's jump into some new books that you grabbed. What'd you get?
Um, did you read Batman 66 yet?
Oh yeah, brother.
Oh, and I went with the cover A.
Nice. I know I was hyping up the cover A. I was actually really looking forward to that one. But when I saw this one on the stand, I was like, damn, that looks nice.
Yeah, no, usually the cover A for a book is usually a little more, involved with the story of the book. And I was like, that'll be good. And I knew he was going to be in his. Hey, hold on. Spoiler warning. We're talking spoilers here, right? Or are
I'm
we just
down.
giving? Or are we
I'm
giving our thumbs up or thumbs down? What are we doing?
We're gonna spoil these books like some month-old milk, baby.
All right, we're gonna spoil them. So, uh, yeah. So I figured that they would get back into Batman's dream state, and they did. But
Yes.
you only see. Well, I mean, I guess you technically see all these characters in the comic book, but it mainly revolves around Batman dreaming about the question, interviewing Selena Kyle about why she did him dirty at the altar,
Why she
and
did him like that.
yeah, and that was it. And I think it explained it pretty decently, but I don't know. I want this dream thing to be over with, and I want Batman to find who shot Nightwing, or maybe what, we need Nightwing to find out who shot Nightwing. I think that would be a cool win for him.
Yeah. Yeah. And was it KG Beast?
Oh, it was KGB said pull the trigger, but KG Beast was like,
Who
"Oh,
took the
you want to
hit?
know who hired me to
Oh,
to
that's
shoot your
right.
boy?" Like
That
that
that's
never
still unresolved?
that's
Jesus.
still unresolved. Yeah,
He's running around as Rick Hansen or whatever his new he's got a
yeah.
new name.
Rick
Rick
Grayson.
Jensen. Yeah, Rick Jensen. Like, come on, man. You're Dick Grayson, bro. Um,
Yeah,
Biggie Shack in the building. Got to give a big old Hulkamaniac shout out to my brother, Biggie Shack, big dude. If you're not checking out Biggie Shack, you need to do that because it's a good time.
yeah. No, and dude, oh my god, there's so many times I watch his live streams, and it's just got music going in the background. You can tell he's having fun. Like I love it, man. It's good shit.
Biggie Shack's a savage. um, this book, I think I'm gonna do like an actual review video on a couple books, and I think this is one of them. I'm not gonna go deep dive on it, but I'm gonna tell you that I got the thumbs up. Got the thumbs up from me. I'm like you. I'm technically waiting for that dream stuff to be done with, but this one I thought was well executed. And the art in this thing is tremendous, dude. The art,
They're
every page, I was like, oh damn, every page.
go to the panel where it shows Batman laying in a pool of blood and then getting up. That was really
Oh
well
yeah,
done.
that sequence is crazy. Spoiler warning. Um, yeah, it's so clean and simplified. It's like, and she's describing like what makes Batman, um, you know, special, and it shows him laying down in a pool of blood. The villain changes in every scene, and it's like he gets up, walks over, and snuffs the villain. You know, basically illustrating like, yo, you knock Batman down, he gets up every time, snuffs you, and then looks over you like that. So
One punch.
yeah, man, really good. This guy, this artist, Jorge Fornes, is a force to be reckoned with. Keep your eye on him. He's just killing it. Mucho killing it.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Rod the Rican, thank you for hopping in. I appreciate that very much. Discovery
Oh
Bay
yeah.
with the yo bro. He's been dropping the he's been dropping the yo bro lately. I love it.
Hey, what else? What else did we pick up today?
Let's see if I have any more DC. Oh yeah, one major DC book I also got. The old Doomsday Clock.
Dude, I'm loving this, man. We got the same books and we got the different covers.
Yeah, I know. That is cool. I always like the old school first panel of the issue is the cover uh stuff from the old Watchmen series. I can't resist it.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I had to go with this one. It just has a lot of action in it, and it shows, Doctor Manhattan doing his doctory things to the to
Yeah,
the to the heroes.
on that cover, it's like Dr. Manhattan straight up Thanos finger snap the whole DC universe.
Yeah, and you know what? I've been really tough on this series for really the delays have just been terrible, and hopefully this book to me was a thumbs up though. I they, I liked it. I enjoyed it all the way through. They're getting into some action finally, and yeah, it's gonna be. I'm looking forward to the next three issues. It should be pretty good.
Yeah, and like Big said, he's like, man, it feels like this thing will never end. He's liking it, but it's taking forever. But the crazy thing is, it's like, I mean, it's on issue 9. I mean, it's a 12 issue arc, but I guess that is a year. I mean, 12 issue series is a pretty good run, but I feel like it feels like it's dragging on longer because of these big ass gaps in between each issue.
Yeah, and and the story pacing hasn't been intense enough to like there was like one issue where like I swear to God, like the only thing that happened was Rorschach ate Batman's pancakes.
Yeah, right.
And then you had to wait a month and a half or 2 months to read the next issue. Like a little bit more needs to happen in these books, but I don't have a problem with it now. A lot happened in this issue, and they're really leading up to some big stuff. So it should be interesting to. I liked watching him. He's messing with their history, and like it's really good. He got rid of Alan Scott, the original Green Lantern.
I just love the idea of Dr. Manhattan as like the big bad. Because dude, he's so OP, Dr. Manhattan. So he's like he actually really makes a good villain. Um, and I'm gonna spoil. I'm gonna open it up and spoil a little bit. It's only the first. It's only like the first 3 pages. It's nothing plot wise, but I just want to show you guys how fire this was. The way this book. If you're not sold on this issue yet or this series, Dr. Man, it takes everybody to step to Dr. Manhattan, right? And I love how like the first 3 pages is just showing like all the different uh, crews that are rolling up to Mars to bring it to Dr. Manhattan. And I just love like the different assortment of characters. Like you got the Hawkman, Big Barda, and Mr. Miracle Squad. That was a cool team up. Both like husband and wife team ups, right? You got the Green Lantern Squad with Donna Troy on it. What was this one? Martian Manhunter, that squad. Um, dude, this whole 2-page spread is just squads. I love this part. Just the squads, man. The Bat family on a jet coming to Manhattan. The Question, the Doom Patrol. Like these pages started when this book opened up. I was hype. I was like, hell yeah, everyone's assembling.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
that it takes that. I mean, whoa. We have a run in with the NWO.
Oh no, NWO ran in with the steel chair.
Hey, yeah. A little Scott Hall action for you. I don't know if you guys actually, hey yo,
Hey yo,
hey yo.
you know who we are, but you don't know why we're
Yeah,
here.
you know it. You know it, bro.
You know, I know my NWO baby.
Yo, bro.
What's up? Welcome.
Thank you, bro, for having me. Thanks for the invite, man.
Yo, bro, the Discovery Bay's been dropping that in the chat.
Yeah, that's our thing, yo, right?
Yo, bro.
Yo, bro.
Hell yeah.
Shaq representing NWO for life. Perry says, watch out for the steel chair. Yeah, man.
Burke Nasty up in the building.
Oh, yeah.
Bake the Snake, bro. Man, y'all got rods up in the house. Dang.
Dude, the homies. The homies all came out. I appreciate the support, man. So many cool heads hop in when I jump on and like, dude, I appreciate it.
Same, man. When I was on too, man, I appreciate you checking me out. George, I appreciate you getting there the last second, bro. I saw you. I saw you, bro. It was too funny. Yeah. But yeah, man, a lot of the guys, Biggie was over there. So shout out to everyone that was, watching me live. Same thing with JB. Appreciate the community's awesome, man. You know?
It really is. Dude, I don't know where the hell Big found that wolf pack.
I left a comment with like 1 second left to go in his video.
Yeah, it was like
the buzzer.
Yeah, literally. I felt so bad. Well, I was trying to keep it at an hour. I don't know what happened to Caleb. Caleb just dropped off my stream, so I don't know what happened. So shout out to Caleb. Thanks for joining me, man. I don't know if you're watching, but he dropped off the stream. But before we went live, he said that you messaged him saying you were thinking about going live around 9. So when he told me that, I was like, all right, cool. I don't want to like try to cut into your, into your spot. So I tried to wrap it up. I saw the time. Like, oh, let me get off so you can go.
Ever the gentleman. Who said chivalry's dead?
Hey, you would do the same for me, I would think.
I would in a heartbeat.
So I appreciate you, brother.
A big old shout out to our boy Comics Misexplained, the man, the myth, the legend, a member of the Comic Core Unlimited crew.
Yeah, and he was in the chat too. And I didn't get a chance to shout him out, but thanks for joining in my show too, bro.
Misexplained's a legend, and yeah, I'd like to link up with him sometime soon.
Yeah, we should make that happen, man. I want to be on there for that. If it's your channel or mine, whatever.
Yeah, we gotta coordinate a little something. Maybe with a little format or something of that nature, and keep it real. Bring our A game.
Damn, I feel underdressed, man. You got the button up on. George has got the polo on.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. We're both collared.
I'm coming in with my NWO shirt.
Bro, you're the best dressed of all three of us, bro. Let's be real.
Oh, bro, I don't know, maybe.
And the NWO, right? Yeah, we're both still in our work clothes. So, what's next? So far, Chad, we've run through my only two DC pickups, Doomsday Clock and Batman 66. I enjoyed them both.
Oh, you already read them? I haven't even I hadn't had a chance. I was doing videos earlier, so I have not read them.
I get right to it, man.
So yeah,
Unruly Simeon, my man, big old peace sign to my boy Unruly Simeon.
You don't waste no time. All right, cool. So we're showing off what we picked up today. Sweet.
Yeah.
So
and here's a little teaser for later, shortly. George and I both also grabbed some wall books while we were at the shop picking up new stuff.
All right. So. Well, I did not get any wall books today. I got stuff from the dollar bin.
Dude, dollar bins are great, though, man. You can find gold in them hills.
Yeah, I know. I didn't find any gold, but I found some things that I thought were nice, and some things I guess I'm trying to put together. So I guess I'll dive more into that once I actually dive into the dollar bin and show you guys what I picked up.
I'm with it. Herald the Comics in the house.
Hey, you
D-Runk,
know it.
I'm sure you probably grabbed a couple more DC books. Is that
Well,
safe to say? Or no?
I grabbed one other DC book. Yes, and this one was I fell for the banana. I got
Look at you.
the hot girl book. um, so yeah, got that
nice.
one. So
What was that analogy you said? You fell for the banana?
yeah, I don't even know what that analogy
Are you
means.
slipped
But
on the banana? Or
no, dude, I worked with a dude that always says like, "Man, you fell for the banana," and I'm like, I don't know what that means, but I like it. So
That is a
um,
reckless saying.
yeah. So
I do want to mention, Kenny, though, great minds think alike, because I got the same 2 covers that you did on those 2 books, man.
Hey, and
So-
D-Runk got the opposing two.
yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah. I'm the counterbalance.
All right.
I'm cover A and cover B. Y'all went cover B, cover A.
You know,
Yeah, I was like NWO white and black, and he was NWO red and black.
it's cool.
Oh,
It's all right.
Yeah,
The Booze Hounds return.
Yep.
What a joke. What up, Jeff from Menegildo in the chat? Good to see you, Jeff. Who else we got? All right. He loves all those covers, honestly, Burke Nasty says. Hey, me too.
Kenny, I got a question for you.
Did it.
Is this your first live stream since going 400 subscribers, bro?
I think it is. 400.
Congrats, man.
Can you believe it?
I
Dude.
can. I can. You put in the work. You have a great channel, and you're putting out great content, man. So
I'm taking
Well
YouTube by storm,
well
brother.
deserved. Ah, shit.
What you gonna do, brother, when I hit 400 subs on you?
we should start writing storylines with all the different comic book YouTube channels. Start some
True.
beef, you know?
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
just kidding.
that.
I have no beef. Just
No.
kidding.
No, if it's WWF scripted style though, we can cut promos on each other. Like, ooh, Chad, you've been talking smack. I heard what you said on your podcast last night, big dude.
I would be all about it.
Oh, I want to cut promos
if
on
ever-
you guys.
If everyone knows it's all good and fun, yeah, let's do it. That'd be
Oh.
too funny, right?
Let's put that in the idea folder real quick.
File that.
Yeah, file that for a good time.
Kenny, you think you're the slap guy, but I'll tell you what. No.
Hey, I forgot this. Biggie Shack is awesome at cutting promos. One
Oh,
time,
he would probably be the first one we have to like invite to the comic book
yeah.
wrestling
Oh.
federation.
Dude, he'd have the strap over his shoulder. You know, like he's got the championship belt, man. We'd have to follow his lead on that one for sure.
Dude, I don't want to blow up his spot, but I'm not gonna get too into it, but he had it was like a little drama type thing that he had to deal with. He handled his business. I thought he handled it fine. He had to address it, but he dropped like one of the coolest disses in there. There was something to do with like slabs. He was like, "Man, you can slab my dick." I was like, "Hell yeah, Biggie Shack, you killed that." Like, man, slab my dick.
Oh my god.
Biggie's awesome.
Oh.
Oh, Biggie Shack, you are
All
the
right.
man.
We're going off the rails. Marvel,
We are going.
Marvel time.
All right, Marvel time.
Marvel
You're
time.
up. That's
All
how
right.
you book. You're up.
Here it is. Black Order. Look at that Ebony Maw cover, brother. I mean, this is like honestly, this is my cover of the week. Let me take it out the plastic, dude. I am sweating this cover.
Dope. I didn't get one. Sorry.
This is the last of. I don't think you've been following this one, right, D?
No, I have not.
This is issue 5. This is the last one. It was a little mini series, issue 1 through 5, and this thing is, I feel like, just really underrated. This is like one of the first ones I would read every time it came out. Hot fire, really well done. You know what's cool about this one is like sometimes they have villain books, but they're kind of like anti-heroes. They're not true villains, and it's like they write them as straight up evil. They're like badass mofos doing evil deeds, and it's just really well written. Because there's 5 members of Black Order, right? And every issue you follow a different member, and they're the ones narrating the issue. So like, dude, high praise for Black Order and that cover.
So how many books total did you read today?
I read everything I got. 1, 2, 3. I got 5 new ones, and I read 1 digital.
Okay. Yeah, I've only read 3 today. But hey, let's see what'd you pick up, Chad?
Well, I had to leave a couple things because I was a little strapped for the cash today. So there was a few more things left in my box. I left that Vader, but that Vader showed. I forgot what it's called, Showdown or something like that. But I picked up that's in my box, and I also picked up 2 copies of this. And if you're not reading this, you're crazy. Immortal Hulk, issue 14. This cover by Alex Ross is awesome. I totally dig it. I'm totally on it. So I picked up Immortal Hulk. I also picked up Avengers No Road Home, issue number 4, which is pretty cool. This has been a lot of fun. And then the last thing I picked up Marvel-wise was Cosmic Ghost Rider, Destroys of Marvel History. I'm a big Cosmic Ghost Rider fan, as most of you may know. And Paul Shear's writing this, and that's awesome. So,
Who's that guy? Paul Shear.
he's a comedian.
Oh, that's right. Paul Shear from Human Giant.
Yeah, he's also in the league and all that.
All right. I thought
So-
that's funny. I thought that's who you mean. That's wild. You haven't read any of them yet? You haven't read that yet?
No, I have. Yeah, when I got home from the comic book shop, I was working on a video that I'm doing for MCE that's dropping tomorrow, and the video's on Immortal Hulk, just talking about like key issues that you can look out for and talk a little bit about the run. So, but yeah, I was working on that, so I haven't had a chance to read anything yet, unfortunately.
Nice. Yeah. I went with just real quick. I grabbed that one too. Are you on that train, E?
Dude, that's what I was just about to say here. Let me get prepared here.
This is one of the best Alex Ross covers I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, I put the other one. I have 2. I put the other one in my box. I'm gonna go back and pick it up when I pick up that Vader on Friday.
So
good.
I haven't gotten to read any of these yet.
Oh,
Any of the
bro.
Immortal Hulk. But I'm working on it right now. As you can see here, I picked up the 3rd printing of number 1.
Nice.
Got that today. They didn't have 2, but they had number 3, and I got that at cover price.
Well done.
Yes, and then number 4, I love that cover.
Yeah.
I picked up number 5.
I love the Sasquatch section of that story.
Don't spoil it for me. I'm not there yet. I got number 6.
He's on the cover, brother.
Yeah, bro.
I don't want to hear about it. I got number 8. I think number 9 was my favorite cover.
Oh yeah. Oh, bro. I can't say anything, I guess.
Yeah, no, it'll be fine. I'll be okay.
That one's a first appearance of the 3rd Red Hulk.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you who it is or no?
Yeah, go for it. Whatever.
Absorbing Man.
What?
Super cool. So
Hell
sorry
yeah.
if I ruined that for anyone in the chat.
You know what's funny is I read that comic and you just I just learned that through you now. I didn't connect that. I knew that he was like got some Hulk juice in him. I never connected that. Yeah, technically he's the 3rd Red Hulk.
Yeah. So
Nice. I'm into
Yeah,
it.
got number 11.
Cracked out Hulk.
yeah, that's that one below all reference, or with the first appearance, so to speak.
That's
Yeah.
with that one is withdrawing from Crack Hulk. It's a little mini series. Crack. All right. The joke landed. Let's go. Keep it moving.
Number 13.
Oh, that was such a good book.
And then I picked up number 14.
It's probably see what's gonna happen after we end this show is probably I'll go and read all these books I picked up today. I can't wait to read 14. I don't know if you read that yet, Kenny, but don't say
did.
nothing.
I did.
Alright. Don't say anything.
Dude, what can I give you as just not a spoil, but let's see.
You just gotta tell me I need to read it because I need to read it.
Yeah, you need to read it. You know you need to read it. Um, but yeah, anyway, I don't want to say anything, but it's good, man. It's a really good one. Yeah, I really and Bake the Snake. I feel him when he says everyone needs to calm down on this Immortal Hulk hype train. I mean, it's a good read, right? But I think people might be confusing good read with like valuable collector issues. Is this something that fair to
Uh,
say?
yeah, I mean, okay, I'll say this from reading it, and I hopped on the book around issue 4, I want to say is when or 5 is when I got on. I didn't get on exactly right away, but I didn't get on too late where everything cost me, a whole bunch of money. So I don't know. Like to me, reading it, it just feels like we're reading like a legend in the making, so to speak. I don't know how else to really say that. And I think other people feel the same way, and that's why you're seeing that. And yeah, there's a lot of hype right now, but I think time will tell if that hype is only for right now or if we really see, what could happen with this character in the future. Because the concept and the idea is really good. The storytelling is really good. The art is perfect. Like the team is, you know what I mean? Like it's just one of those things. Like it's hitting on all check boxes for comic readers, I believe. So that's just my take on that.
The
So
thing I love about it is it's not a book that's hot because of movie hype. It's a book that's hot because this. Well, and I haven't read it yet. Like I haven't read any of it yet. But from what I hear, it's amazing, and that's why it's hot. So I appreciate that it's hot because it's a good comic book. So
I think
I'm
Bake has a good comparison with Mr. Miracle. Um, highly critically acclaimed series. Everyone loved it, but I don't know. I mean, I guess there are the key issues, no doubt, like that Mr. Fry guy. Um, fair enough. I guess if he shows up and keeps it rocking, um, that could become an even more valuable key. But yeah, I don't know. I guess, and I'd also might compare it to that Thor: God of Thunder run. Uh, critically acclaimed.
have you read
It,
that?
there were some keys in it. No,
It's so
no,
good.
no. I feel like I need to.
It's so good.
I know I need to, in fact. But are those? I know those issues go for like. I mean, they ain't going for cover price. They go for a little bit above that,
I mean,
right?
and I understand what Bake the Snake is saying about like, I guess the hype on it, but at the same, like for instance, did you all read Winter Soldier, Ed Brubaker's Winter Soldier?
Like, is
I
that
did
the
not.
current one? No, right?
No, no, no.
No.
But
No.
like, all right, if you want to read the first appearance of Winter Soldier, Ed Brubaker, and if that's just like, there was a lot of hype around some of those books when it came out, super like crazy overpriced, definitely down now, but it's still one of those storylines that when that people have read it, they're like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like Immortal Hulk is like kind of on the same level in that, and yeah, maybe the hype will die down with the first appearance and the cost of it and stuff like that. But I still feel like the story will hold, just like some of those other great stories that we've had in the past. And I guess really that's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, I think there's no real dispute in that. I think the story will be revered for a long time. It's still going to get mucho respect. Um, but cost and value and collectability sometimes are two different things. Uh, but yeah, and I can't. I was saying how this is one of the best Alex Ross covers I've ever seen. Second to the best Alex Ross cover that I've ever seen. Gonna drop next week. I dropped it in my hot 10 picks video last. It was my number one pick. Spoiler. Uh, the cover to Marvel's annotated next week. Because I always loved that cover from the original run where it had the trade dress on it. They're dropping a Virgin variant cover of that old school Angel flying away. Dude, just had to get that off my chest. I love that freaking cover. Oh
I
my
picked
god,
up the original of that for like $3 a couple weeks ago,
so good.
and I think I either I showed it on a video or on Instagram, and you commented saying that was your favorite, one of your favorite covers of all time.
Hyped for that. What other the Marvel book that the only other Marvel book that I've read was Conan. I didn't buy it. I got the digital one. Um, it was fire. I'm enjoying Conan, the main series, to Savage Sword. Savage Sword is like a continuing narrative, but the main Conan title is doing this cool thing where it's like just one-off stories in his life each issue. In the number three, the one that just came out, the three or four, I think it's three, where it's like a King Conan story of him while he's king of this area, and god damn, it's good, so good. No one picked that up, right? Conan.
No, I'm not on. I've been trying to like cut down my pull list, and I actually after that conversation we had last night, Kenny, I've been really like thinking about it. You know what I mean?
Dude, your boy Jason Aaron.
Yeah, I know. I got to start reading more of everything else that he's writing because I'm on Thor, and Thor's been awesome, and everything's leading up to War of the Realms. And for instance, I wasn't able to pick up Avengers today, and I've been loving that. It's in my box, and when I go Friday, I'll pick it up. Just waiting for that payday. You know what I mean?
Hey,
So, but yeah, man, I'm a big Jason Aaron's fan. I think he does great work. As I mentioned earlier, you should read God Bomb and God Butcher. Those are two great Thor runs that he did. So I'm on it. I don't know. I mean, after you show off what other new books you picked up, D Runk, I found some stuff in the dollar bin today. So I think a couple were $2. I want to say a couple were $2, but everything else was $1, and I just couldn't pass it up.
I only got one other new book this week. I gotta get. I gotta get it every week.
Just so you know, I did add that to my pool today. So I'm hoping I can. I don't know where I'm gonna find those first issues, but I gotta try to find me some without trying to get too crazy high priced.
You know what you might want to consider is they're doing a fourth print of number one, and the cover is like, dude, probably the best of the bunch.
No, I'll take it if they put it in my box just to have it. I'm fine with that. I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I added that to my pool today because everyone's been talking about it. So
yeah, it stays consistent. If you guys haven't read it yet, Die on the fourth outing, fourth issue, stays consistent for sure.
I picked that one. I picked up that's another one we picked up. Same issue, different cover.
Thanks for stopping by, Burke Nasty.
Yeah,
get some rest, homie.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Burke.
You got the baby blue cover, huh?
Yeah. That's the only one the shop that I went to had. So
I would have taken it. They didn't have anything when I went.
But yeah, dude, how do you, Kenny? How did you not pick up the new Uncanny X-Men?
I know.
Were you sleeping?
I know. I forgot.
Oh my
How
god. Oh, it's amazing, man.
Give me a little synopsis. Oh, by the way, I gotta point out. Look at this on the die cover. Does that sword not look like Lionel's sword from Thundercats?
Yeah.
Bro,
yeah,
that's
looks like something I don't want to get stabbed with.
All right, hit it. Tell me something good about X-Men.
Man, so Scott Summers goes back into his old 90s costume, and Wolverine goes into the brown and orange costume, which, you just...
He's in the brown suit?
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
I couldn't see where I was holding that up. I was just showing a robot right now. But yeah.
I'm going to click on you so you can just flex with that book for a minute.
Okay. So yeah, you get a...
Look at Cyclops in the classic.
Yeah, dude, the 90s animated series costume. I don't know. I'm loving the way Wolverine and Cyclops bounce off of each other in this run. And dude, Scott Summers, like, they're trying to come up with a plan of what the X-Men are going to do. And he goes, you know what we're going to do? And he slaps down a list of all of these villains. And he says, we're going to go after these guys and we're going to get them. Oh. And they're like, why? Because, mutants are getting annihilated. There might not be another generation of mutants. If we take these people out, we're going to leave the world in a better place than what they gave to us. And he just wants to be Cyclops, the leader of the X-Men again. And I'm absolutely loving
taking charge. Cyclops taking charge. He dropped down the list. I'm with that, man.
Yeah, dude.
I need to get that. Aggressively relaxing. Welcome, sir.
Yes.
Thank you for popping into the chat. And he's getting me hyped for it too. He says Uncanny has tied together so much continuity, and he's feeling the costume choices.
Absolutely. It makes me so happy that you know, all they needed to do to make good X-Men books again was for Disney to buy Fox, and now they care about the title again. So,
Yeah, that could be. That could be. Anything else new, D?
yeah, I also picked up one of the ones that was on your not to buy list. I got Avengers number 16, the Spider-Man and Green Goblin variant.
That was see, yeah, that section of those Spidey covers was kind of like a pass list with a wink
Yeah,
because I just wanted to show them because actually think they're cool, but
yeah.
I just man, it's tough to collect those because it's like, hey, buy these 5 issues. I don't know, it's weird.
No, it is weird, and I wish they would save some of these variant edition covers for the title character. They wanted to do Spidey villains, they could just do 5 straight books of Amazing Spider-Man and have this be the B cover. But for whatever reason, they decided to slap this one on the Avengers. So there you go.
Word up to my boy Centauri Stir Fry. If anyone in this chat is not subbed to Centauri Stir Fry, you need to immediately do that. That dude is like props to you. He's like my favorite guy to watch new comic book day videos. That boy is funny. He knows how to speak Cantonese. Uh, he knows how to play guitar. He's just an excellent dude. So shout out to you, Tari Stir Fry. Love his channel. Okay. Um, so want to see my wall books?
Yes.
No, let me show my dollar books off before you do that.
Oh, okay, you want to? We're
Those-
gonna progressively.
Yeah, bro. You don't to get my scrubby dollar because I don't want to like go after that, man.
Don't disrespect
You know
your
what I'm saying?
dollar books like that.
You know, it's cool. It's
All
cool. All right. So the first thing I found in the dollar bin was an Ultimates #1. So I don't know if anyone ever read this, but this was a cool run that Al Ewing did. I want to say back in like 2015. I could be wrong there.
I'm digging that Galactus in the background.
Yeah, it was a cool run. And then I do not have all of Avengers No Surrender, so I actually found some of it in the dollar bin. I gotta get these bagged and boarded. So I found this one, which was what, 683. I found 678 in the dollar bin.
People have been talking about this series lately. I've noticed.
Yeah, well, because that's where the Immortal Hulk came from, man.
Hmm.
You also have 689 here.
Oh my God, is that a Grandmaster?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, and these are all Mark Brooks covers, I think. Mark Brooks is such a killer cover artist.
I believe you're right.
Off the charts work.
So, yeah, so I found those in the dollar bin. These next 3, they're all from that same run, but I believe they were $2. So I had this one here.
Very cool.
So, and then this one here.
Oh my God, you got all these in the dollar bin?
These were $2, but the other ones were $1, yeah. And then I also got this one here. I think that's the last part of it, if I'm not mistaken. And you got Immortal Hulk on there, which is pretty cool. So,
Damn.
and then I found 2 more in the dollar bin, and I couldn't pass them up. I mean, I already have this run, but anytime you find Alex Ross for $1, come on,
Gotta do it.
you know. So I picked
Who's that on
one up.
fire? Oh, is that Martian Manhunter on fire?
Yeah, I believe so.
I heard he doesn't like fire.
And then I found another one. So that was
I get
that was
it.
issue 3 of Justice, and then this is issue 6 of Justice. Another one I found for $1. So
Oh man, every one of those had a epic cover.
yeah, man. So those were my dollar bin finds today.
Wow. I am
Hey,
jealous of that run
The comic chief just popped in here.
Yo, what's up, the comic chief?
Is the current title holder for best intro video for a YouTube channel.
I know. I used to have it.
Yeah,
Then
he took it for.
Yeah, and I'm not even gonna front, man. I get it. I get it. For a little while there, I had that title. Everyone was like, "Coolest intro." Comic Chief came out and just crushed it. Excellent intro. Great content, and he drops every day, if I'm not mistaken. Props to you, sir. Let's see. Bake the Snake with a good point. I said Martian Manhunter doesn't. I don't think he's a fan of fire. And Bake the Snake asked, "Does anyone really like fire?" Isn't that
Sure.
funny that Martian Manhunter, like his kryptonite is fire. Like he really hates fire.
Dude, that was one of my favorite lines from Justice League New Frontier, where Batman's, talking to Martian Manhunter, and he goes, I've got a $30,000 sliver of meteorite to stop the alien from Metropolis. All I need to beat you is 5 cents for a book of matches. And just toss that in his face. Like, damn, Batman don't play games.
Man, you know what? Because you're showing some crazy wall books. I had to put some Mylar in this one. I'm just gonna show this one off.
They're
and
not
just go.
crazy, by the way. I bought them off the wall,
Oh.
but they're not.
All right.
They're not that ill.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
show
they're-
this one off.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
we didn't pick up any New Mutants 98 today.
All right, cool.
No, I don't even think there's a key in the bunch. I just dug them. Let me go with the first one. There is a key in the. I'll be interested to read this one. Let me get it out the. It's in a Mylar. Get it out.
Yeah, I
Oh.
just put this one in Mylar. That's why it was next to me. So
I got a couple of. There was some old Batman books up. Let me see if I can find the. What year? 1976. Batman Family Giant. We got the retro Catwoman suit on there. These are in my light. They're extra shiny.
bro, Mylar just makes every book look so fresh.
Oh, dude, it jumps it up by 2 grades easily. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it does make it very shiny. But bang, this is who said that this is the first appearance or second appearance of Deanna Dent, the daughter of Two-Face.
oh,
I wanted to find the issue after this because I guess the issue after this, Deanna Dent, like takes over the mantle of Joker. I was like, what? That sounds wild. So boom, I was digging that. Batman Family. He had a deal. My shop was buy 3 get 1 free for wall books. So
hell yeah.
3. That one. I got another retro Batman action. Batman number 267.
Damn.
And
You're killing the old school Batman game. I need to get on that, man. I don't have too much older Batman like that, man. I just have like more.
I know. Yeah, I
modern.
need to start building it up. It was like you are cordially invited to attend the execution of the Batman.
That's pretty dope
I
cover,
was
man.
like,
I dig
damn.
everything about it. Grim Reaper, Batman. Ah.
Little homage to Gambit.
Oof.
Yeah.
Ooh, hot flames. Oh, red alert. Welcome to my brother. Genome presents. Giving a shout out to the year 1966. The year of his birth. Also a bicentennial. I don't know what that means, but I think there's a coin.
Bicentennial event or something happened then too.
Yeah.
Too funny.
And my last one, my favorite pick that I got off the wall. There's something really cool about this book, guys. Adventure Comics. Get the glare off. Adventure Comics. There's something special about the book. I'm gonna take it out so you can see it. So, thanks for stopping by, Unruly Simeon.
Yeah, have a
Appreciate
good night,
your-
man.
Thank you,
Appreciate your
bro.
company, man. So, we got a classic Adventure Comic Superboy cover. We got old Superboy in the crosshairs of this hunter, right? And can you see what's kind of unique about this cover that made me jump on it?
I mean, you get the split in the face on the crosshair.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
image should be reversed if we're looking at it through his scope in that end.
Yeah.
So this book there's a date stamp on it. And the date stamp is right on homie's bald head.
Oh wow. I
was
couldn't
Oh.
see that.
There's a 661 on his head. I was like, oh shit, I kind of like that. Because I'm trying to collect more date stamp books. I've been trying to keep an eye out for date stamps And like that's like the coolest date stamp placement I've seen, man. I mean, not that I've seen ever, but that I've seen in person. So I was like, hell yeah, dude, I'm getting the 6-1 date stamp from Old Boy's head.
Yeah, my 10-cent House of Mystery doesn't have a date stamp, but I guess that person like used their initials on it. You know, that's what people used to do back day on those newsstands, bro.
Newsstand? Yeah, this is an old school newsstand date
Yeah, I
stamp.
mean that's yeah, man. That's how they kept track of that.
Oh, can
And
I?
I
Maybe
believe
I
if
can.
you like, well, I was saying, I
Yo,
believe when you get it graded, like they don't hold that against the grade.
right, right, and I
So
appreciate that. And I'm thinking maybe we can start a slogan because shout out to C Woodard
yeah,
newsstand.
newsstand. Yeah, it's
I
Sea
think
Winners.
what you know about date stamp?
Date stamp.
Date stamp.
It's so
Um,
funny.
Genome says that the porn stash was worth the price of admission. Stir Fry says the eye patch was worth the price of admission. And and Stir Fry also says that his thick lip is worth the price of admission. And I say
Yep.
that the date stamp. So,
What about that outfit?
oh yeah.
Well, whenever you put something on like that, you are trying to accomplish a certain task, and this
You know
one
what that
happens to be.
you know what that top looks like? Uh 90s WWF. Remember the Barbarian? From 90s WWF, and he used to go, Huss! Huss! That's exactly what he used to rock. All right. Boom. Those are my 3 wall book pickups.
All right. Well, my wall book was this little beauty
Nice.
right here, Uncanny
Oh.
X-Men 164. First, Carol Danvers is binary. I bought this with a purpose because I will be seeing Chris Claremont at the end of this month, and Chris Claremont will be seeing this book and writing his name on it in cursive.
Nice. I know that feeling.
I know.
I
Dude, me and you just followed me on Instagram today. I didn't even
yeah
know we weren't following each other,
yeah
and I started flipping through your stuff, and one of the first things I saw was you with Chris Claremont and him signing your books. I thought that was super cool.
yeah man.
Comics with Beulah, welcome to the chat. And
Bueller.
thank you for getting my Barbarian reference. The Barbarian was, yes, he was managed by Slick Rick. Somehow, this big Viking Barbarian was managed by the Slick New York brother, Slick Rick. It was such an odd pairing. So thank you, Bueller. Appreciate that. And someone else came in. Oh, Brick Hunter also came in too. Appreciate your company, sir.
Brick Hunter. All right.
Brick Hunter.
Oh, man. Well, we're on a roll. Did you guys pick up any other books today?
No, I didn't pick up anything else today. That was it. Those dollar books, those new pickups. That's about it, man. I'm just showing this off because I changed the bag. So
Take care, Genome.
Yeah,
Yes,
Genome,
we will
adios.
catch up tomorrow. I got a secret show I didn't even tell you guys about yet. Coming,
Ooh, secret
it's
show.
dropping tomorrow.
okay, and it's called.
Um, it's
It's a
called.
secret. It's a secret.
I'm just gonna go ahead and name it, Gino. We didn't come up with a name, but it's called Grader's Notes.
Okay.
All right, called Grader's Notes, and myself, Genome Presents, and Pillar of the Community, Metarog, are
Ooh.
teaming up on a secret project that we're gonna unveil tomorrow. So buckle up, baby. Comic 84 and Metarog and Genome, we're linking up, brother. Survivor
Is
Series
this
style.
is this secret project of yours sinister in nature?
There's some sinister undertones, but we mean well.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, man, it's going down. You guys are gonna enjoy it. You guys are gonna enjoy it. I mean, I just need to
So
get. Go ahead.
you said Metarog, so I'm gonna say he won my YouTube contest. Got my Delato Batman Who Laughs Virgin cover variants,
Nice.
which it hurt like hell to mail those to someone, but he won the contest, so that's what you do. And then I heard on a live stream the other day that Comic Head is gonna have an announcement on that on your contest, right?
Yeah, I gotta raffle the winner to my jam, which I'm gonna do it Friday. Gonna definitely do it Friday. Coming at you. Gonna raffle off the winner of that slab and some other goodies. So it's
Dude,
going down. That's cool that Metarog won your contest though.
hell yeah. No, dude, you always want it. You're rooting for it to be someone that you know of. You know, like,
Agreed.
and whoever participates, they participated. It's okay if you don't know who they are, but it's kind of cool if it goes to someone that you know of, and that to me was really cool. So, and he won it with one entry. There was like, you had the possibility of one entry or four, and he got the one entry. So that was cool.
Nice. And oh, you're right. I may have left someone out. Biggie Shack. I think he makes a good call because you're right. I was unsure if he was gonna link up with it or not. I sure hope so because you know who the fourth member of that Graders Notes show was? Title pending, but let's go with Graders Notes right now. Gray Man from across the pond. I think Gray Man's gonna be the fourth member
Dude,
of the
I
squad.
love that man. Like,
Dude, me
From
too.
across the pond.
Yeah, I love Gray Man.
Have
like-
you checked out? Have you checked out his channel yet?
No, I'll check it out when we're done.
Oh my god!
Here.
So he's from England, and
I gotta know who his football club is, man.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
dude, he probably has a bigger comic book collection than anyone in this chat, roughly. And he loves, like, 70s and 80s comic books.
Yeah, he would love this one. He
Oh,
loves
yeah.
old
Oh,
school
my.
like DC stuff.
Yeah, and he's just a really good dude. Like, he's
Yeah.
like probably like one of my earliest subscribers, and like comments on every video. Like, I love that guy. He's amazing.
Yeah,
Great man. I'll check
he's
him
a rock
out.
star. I hope everything lines up tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it is gonna. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. I think it's a cool mixture of and we're all gonna like it's called graders notes because we're gonna like grade certain comics, like a grade for. We're gonna grade the content. We're gonna grade the art. We're gonna grade the cover. We're gonna grade the collectability of like a few different comics, and we're all gonna have our different points on it. And you're gonna get like a real diverse, mashup: Gray Man, Metarog, Comic Head, and Geno. So we tried to mix it up, keep it diverse.
You know what time it's gonna be roughly?
Oh man, I think it's gonna be 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes.
8 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow, guys, Comic Head 84. Be subscribed so you can get that notification.
Yeah, you want to. Let's see. I wasn't planning on showing these. I mean,
Do it.
I should, right? I can't stay on too much longer, but I might as well. We got some homies hanging out. Let me show you. This is the real fire. This is the hottest fire I can show you guys.
I gotta send Bueller his winnings. Bueller won my contest that I haven't posted yet, so I'll send
did?
you your winnings. You're on it, Bueller.
Your
No,
contest that you haven't posted yet? What does that mean?
no, I'm just talking mess, man.
It
Oh.
sounds like it's been rigged, is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Bueller hasn't won anything, and he needs to win something. But no, I
Sounds like
haven't.
insider trading.
I haven't done a contest yet. I've been thinking about it, and I think soon I'm gonna. I guess I have a number of mine of how many subscribers I want. I guess maybe I'll announce it here. Is that cool with you, Kenny?
Dude, I would be honored.
All right, so I guess
You said that with such passion. Oh my god, I would be honored.
and I guess I have to do an official announcement video probably on my channel. But I think the first giveaway on my channel that I'm gonna shoot 500 subscribers. I know I'm about halfway there right now, and I believe with the help of the community I can get there. And once we get there, I'll make sure we raffle off a nice little prize for someone in the community. And who knows, I might follow suit like you, Kenny, and have a first place, a second place, a third place, and even a fourth place prize.
Dude, I bugged out. Sometimes I just I'm gonna honor it, but I was just like I was getting excited because John Comics for Kids was getting me excited. He's like, "You're about to hit 400," and I was like, "Oh, that's right. I didn't even think of it." And I'm like, "Tell you what, if I hit 400, I'm gonna give away a fourth book." And I had 398 subscribers when I said that, so I was like, "Of course I was." It wasn't even like a big push. Like I got it like a minute later. I was like, damn it. All right, fine.
Should have
But
said
yeah,
450.
Fourth
yeah,
place. Fourth place.
yeah. I really laid the gauntlet down. I dare you to get me 2 subs.
So,
Um,
and I
that's
guess,
cool, man. I'll be looking
yeah,
forward to that. You doing a let's push Chad 90 miles from comics to 500.
yeah, man.
How
90
many are you
MF
at right now?
comics.
How many are you at
I
right
want
now?
to say like 225, something like
Hell
that.
yeah.
So it's nothing. I mean, I think it's reachable, and I think it's a fair number for myself and for the community for me to raffle off some. And I'll make sure it's a nice prize because I've already started teaming up with my brother to get some things, and you guys actually got to see some of that already, Kenny. So I know I can't wait to get there because I know I'll get there with the help of everyone. So thank you guys.
Yeah, you're doing big things, man.
Yeah,
I just
man, you're doing big things, but
chat wise, I just want to give a big old shout out to my boy, the Model Vault, who's got a
Ah,
great channel. He's got great stuff, not only comics but like cool, I guess you'd call them models, figures, things of that nature.
his entry video for yours was one of my favorite.
Me too. Yeah, he killed his video entry for me. Awesome music in the background. He had like awesome song choice. It was like one of the most well-made entries to my contest. Really appreciate it. Model Vault is the man. And I couldn't help but while you were talking, I couldn't help but laugh at Bueller. The only thing he won was the right to be called an ex-husband. Oh, that's funny, man.
Oh
Uh,
my God. So me and I was so, hey Bueller, I'm sorry, I'm gonna talk about personal business here, but I was chatting with him on Instagram the other day, and we've been chatting about doing like a live show at some point here. And I auto corrected live with love. So I auto corrected him with, hey, are we working on doing that love show at some point in the near future?
oh my
And
God.
he immediately spotted the typo and called me out on it. I was like, ah, yep, that's not what I was actually asking about, but he was a good sport about it, and hopefully he had a laugh.
The Love Show
Yeah. Hey,
coming at you live on Chatterbait.
hey, love show could mean a lot of things that are not dirty. So I think it could be still be called a love show.
No, I'm dead inside. Love only means dirty things
Okay, well then it will not be called the love show.
to
We're gonna call it the love show, and you're gonna run up to your laptop with lotion and Kleenex, and you're gonna be real disappointed.
me. All right, check it out, guys. I'm gonna end this stream off with a bang. All right. Um, I won an auction, the White Whale auction. It was White Whale Comic Books NYC, John, and DS Comics. They were throwing out heat.
bro,
I
that
made a
already
bit,
came in.
dude. I got it, dude. Packaged the best packaging I ever got. It was in this box, and then there was like 12 pull tabs, 12 pull tabs, cardboard. Uh, it was a whole thing. It was a whole
I
thing.
forget which one of the auctioneers did you win from?
DS Comics,
Okay,
who has an epic collection.
yes.
Um, so
Hold on,
do
I
you,
was watching that, by the way. I
you
watched that
you
auction.
were in? Did you see my moment of glory when I won it?
Yeah, and by the way, it went to the wire between Comic Head 84 and Comic Tom 101 on this
Yep.
slot.
I
So
said, sorry, comic fam. I'm all out of comic karma. Boom, stiff arm. I'm just kidding. You're my boy, Tom, but I needed these books, man. Needed these books. Um,
I just couldn't believe the epic battle that was going down. I'm like, oh my god, Kenny's up against Comic Tom for this, bro. That's crazy.
And that
Yes.
was probably the most aggressive back and forth bidding between two people was that one. And I hadn't seen Comic Tom comment in that auction in a long time, and then he just popped in on the one lot you were going after, and I was like, damn, man, who's gonna get
Yeah.
this one?
I was coming close to my cutoff point. There was a number in my head that I was like, I'm not going to exceed this one. So luckily, I played a little chicken until we got close to the wire, and thankfully he showed mercy to me because I really wanted these books. So There's probably more of him being a gentleman than anything else, which I appreciate. Um, okay. No, don't start that hashtag Biggie 84 stomps Tom.
No. Tom is a damn good dude,
Yeah, I didn't stomp
and
Tom.
no, that was friendly bidding in an auction, and it was well played by both parties.
And it was just cool to see and watch it go down.
Yeah, it was fun. It was kind of exciting. Um, so he was the first one. This was the first. This is like the first book that he showed from the lot that got me like, I perked up when I saw this issue of Fantastic Four. 122, right? 122. Yeah, 122. Classic Stan Lee written, John Buscema illustrated. I love that duo. Um, Killed it on this Fantastic Four issue. There's just so much going on this cover. Freaking Galactus straight grabbing Silver Surfer in the Cobra clutch, and there's a roller coaster in the background for some reason. I'm really looking forward to reading this one. Um, so boom, whenever my guy Galactus and Silver Surfer are in the mix, count me in.
All right. So what else you got?
I got um some, I forget the years. I don't know if this is the one from the 40s or the 50s. Gangbusters. Gangbusters number 50? Yeah. Gangbusters number 50. I think this is the book from like uh the mid to late 50s.
You want me to look it up for you?
No, it's okay. I mean, okay, I forget there's a cover artist. The artist on this thing is a legend. And you know what else he did? I've heard people say that they triple boarded books before, but I never seen it in the flesh until now. This book is triple boarded. This is a 1956 issue of Gangbusters. I'm trying to, dip my toe into some of these older crime titles, Um, I'm not as familiar with a lot of them, and I want to fix that, get more familiar with them. So
Yeah, I'm trying to do the same myself. Just trying to get, I guess, just more familiar with like older books. And like last week, I came across, I purchased my first 10-cent cover. I'm trying to, expand, I guess a little further than the superhero stuff. But I love the superhero stuff, so it's kind of hard.
yeah, I know. I feel like I have a lot of superhero books that I want to get first before I dip too much into like these old crime 10 centers and stuff. But you're gonna see. This is just a awesome lot.
For the price, you got to steal, man. And sometimes when you come across a deal, you just can't pass it up.
Yeah, the price was really good. The Shadow, #1. Not his first appearance or anything, but yeah, 20-cent Shadow. It's in really good shape. This one might be in probably the best shape of them all. I dig the Shadow. There's a series that Alex Ross did. He did all the interior art on, called Masks. If you guys like old like pulp heroes like this, Masks is a series that Alex Ross did the covers and all the interior art, and it's a team up of the Shadow, the Green Hornet, and Kato, and Zorro. I feel like and there's someone else I'm missing, but like such a great series. That's actually how I first learned about this guy, the Shadow, was through that Alex Ross series called Masks. So bang, Shadow. This is the oldest book. This one was like, dude, 1948. 1948, guys. I forget the cover artist is. Oh yeah, L.B. Cole. Some L.B. Cole, Guns Against Gangsters, 1948.
Golden age goodness right there, man.
Dude, Golden Age. Got some, I took it out of the bag and I was like, oh boy, it's a little fragile. Got some pencil marking on it. Like I said, this is a deal in the lot. It was just cool to have a Golden Age book.
Is this your first Golden Age purchase?
I think so. When does the Golden Age end?
I want to say it's 1956. I could be wrong on that, but I want to say that's around the time where people consider it to be.
Right.
And then after that is when we started to see like more of like the Silver Age, because there's still some Silver Age that's 10 cent, even though most of it's 12 cent. Like for instance, that 10 cent book that I picked up, I thought it was Golden Age, but it's like 1959 or 1960, and I believe the Golden Age cut off like a few years before that. So that's definitely Golden Age, no doubt about it.
It's definitely the first book that I have from the 40s. And yes, this is my first L.B. Cole cover. I've heard his name around, and I think I need to be educated a little more on L.B. Cole because his name definitely rung a bell because I've heard him mentioned. But since I'm a novice into a lot of the Golden Age stuff, I may not even know how cool or important it is to have an L.B. Cole cover. Because Bonafide, LB Cole covers are like a crack addiction. That's what Bonafide said. So I'm looking forward to that. It really is an awesome cover, man. But for the age, it's like really cool and well done. So boom, LB Cole, Guns Against Gangsters. Another triple boarded book, man. Makes it so sturdy. Um, Atlas Comics. I'm not sure the year on this. Atlas Comics, Iron Jaw, numero uno, 25 cent. I don't know too much about Iron Jaw, but it reminds me of, he's got an iron jaw.
He's got an iron jaw, bro.
It reminds me of, what's that guy, James Bond villain, Lockjaw? I think he had an iron jaw. And I think maybe a He-Man villain, one of the He-Man guys had it. Anyway, Iron Jaw, boom, Atlas Comics. The last two are fire. Look at this, Will Eisner, The Spirit. It's a number one issue, but it's a 1976 reprint of, I think, a collection of the old Will Eisner Spirit strips. And dude, I love Will Eisner's art style.
Yeah, man, that looks awesome, man.
And it's lewd, bro. It's like they're saying some really funky stuff like on here. Like this guy straight up saying he wants to bang this vulture. Look, he says, because the chicks are saying, this girl's saying, I never made it with the spirit. Oh, I gotta look at it. I never made it with the spirit. You want to sell him, right? And this guy in the background, oh look, it's a crusty dude next to a guy with a buzzard on his shoulder, right? And he's saying, the guy with the top hat with the buzzard on his shoulder says, "Of course I'm queer for this buzzard. Her name is Julia." And this guy says, "Wow, I never made it with a buzzard. Want to sell her?" That means he wants to bang the bird, right? I never made it with a buzzard.
It has, yeah.
I mean, you know how they have bondage cover on CGC notes? I might grade this and be like, bestiality cover in the grade notes, please.
Making it with a buzzard.
Yeah. And then he says, do you want to sell it? So now that's prostitution added to it. The back is like, this dude's taking her bosom off.
Bro, you need one of those clear back boards for that, man.
Yeah.
That wraparound cover.
Oh,
Yeah.
you gotta put that dude's gotta put that back. That ain't right.
Dude, there is insanity going on in this cover. Look at the savagery on the bottom, with his head being bashed in. This
Yeah,
guy's,
yeah.
you see him removing her boob, right?
Yeah, you gotta put that back.
And look at old boy groping on her. Dude, like, this cover is insanity. I love it. So I got this nutty ass spirit book in there. Appreciate it. And then lastly, your boy, the Batman fan. 1950s Detective Comics number 271. This is the one that you were talking about, Chad, with the fade.
Yeah,
The
man.
perfect fading.
Dude, it really does. Like the fade looks kind of cool, man. I gotta admit.
The fade looks dope on that book. For sure.
Got this knight doing his thing. Yeah, man. Awesome 10-cent Detective Comics. So, like, dude, what a lot, right?
Yeah. What was
I
your
was
favorite
so
one out of the
pumped.
lot? What was your favorite one out of the lot?
Whew. You know, it's between man, it's really tough because it's between this one and the detective. But dude, LB Cole 1948. It's my first Golden Age book. I mean, hot
Yeah.
diggity dang.
Yeah,
Tough, man.
man.
I can't even rank it, dude. I'm so happy with this lot. I got a great deal. Bang.
No
So
bangers all day in there, man.
there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing those.
Hey, Brick Hunter, I subbed you back. I appreciate that, my man.
I guess I gotta get set. Once we get done, I'll hit him a sub too. I believe he hit me up with a sub. Appreciate that, man.
Yep, Brick Hunter's a good egg.
You got anything else coming out this week, Kenny? Or
I don't know, man.
It's
I
already
don't know.
full, man. He's got secret show Graders Notes tomorrow. He's gonna have
Yeah.
some sort of live stream on Friday about amazing friends, and that's yeah. He's got a
Yeah.
hell.
I gotta keep up, man. Yeah.
You got 2 full-time jobs with this shit, man.
It's gonna bankrupt me, D-Runk.
yeah, I hear
It's
that.
gonna
Yeah.
bankrupt you.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
you better take it easy, man.
My brother just joined the chat, by the way. Shout out to my brother.
Like
Shout-
your real life brother,
Yes, sir. My real
Oh,
life
wow.
brother. Yeah.
blood relative.
Vouch. I can vouch for Infamous. He is
Yeah.
the homie. He is a good dude.
Yeah, infamous 3722. I call him Me Man, so shout out to Me Man.
I'm a fan of Infamous. We got one of these days. You're gonna try to coerce him onto the live stream with us.
Yeah, man. I thought about. I mean, I think he was busy tonight. I wanted to try to get him on. 90 miles from comics Wednesday night. I might move my time, man, because Wednesdays there's a lot of channels and shows popping on Wednesdays, man. So I was thinking about possibly moving my time on that, but then again, I'm so used to going live on Wednesday that I might just keep it. But I need to get him on because he doesn't read as much, but my brother is quite a character. So,
Yeah, I think he's got some hot takes in him.
oh, for sure he does, without a doubt.
He does.
Without
man.
a doubt.
Hey, real life, man. If you like going live on Wednesdays, you keep doing it. Like,
All right.
don't worry about the other shows you're rubbing up
Oh, yeah.
against. First time me and Comic Head were gonna go live, like there was a bunch of other shows going on, and we were all like, probably not. Let's not do that. And then Kenny was like, you know what? Fuck it. And then we went live. Like,
No, true. I mean,
I don't think I said the F word.
Well,
D-Runk.
not-
Don't
not on-
misquote me.
not on the air. You didn't.
I'm pretty sure I said,
Hump
forget it,
Yeah.
or
hump it.
or screw it. I don't use that language.
I mean,
Yeah.
before I was doing the YouTube thing, I was doing it like with my homies, like as a podcast, and we would record every Wednesday. So I just try to keep that, tradition alive. So yeah, you know what, D-Runk, you're absolutely right. We're just gonna keep it rolling, baby.
Because you know what, you're going to get your people that love your show and they'll watch it.
Well, no,
ahead
I'm
of-
just sad I miss all the other shows because there's just so many
is
on.
tough.
You
That
know,
is tough. There
So-
was an auction going on when we went live, and I was hoping to get in on, but we had to go live, baby.
yeah, man, yeah. It's just I miss watching all the other shows. So
Fudge it, freak it. That's what I was thinking. I was trying to think of a good replacement for the F word. I said like screw it. But yeah, Perry and Infamous nailed it. Fudge it, freak it. Hey, you guys like Kirby Enthusiasm?
of course.
Remember that episode where Larry David is that one guy that he won't swear, right? And he always says freak this and freak
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And he's trying to trigger him into swearing. And he gets the dude all riled up and he's like, freak you, man, freak you. Oh, that just made me think of that. Larry David's hilarious.
D-Runk,
All right.
you got anything coming out?
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't plan it.
You don't know?
I kind of
You
I
just
have
wing
to,
it.
I have to fit my YouTube stuff in between. I work full time, and then I get home, and me and my wife, we don't work the same hours, so a lot of times I have to get home and spend some time with her, and then I'll kind of wait for her to fall asleep, and then I sneak down to my laboratory and do something. So
I know I know the same feelings. Don't worry.
yeah, it's tough.
I kind of have the same situation there, but I got a few things coming out. I do have
Yeah,
something
what's
coming
cooking in
out.
your world, man?
Yeah, I do have a video dropping tomorrow on MCE. The YouTube channel is called MCE. The segment is called Comic Chat with Chad. And I will be doing a little segment on Immortal Hulk, just talking about some key issues and stuff like that on it. So you can check that out tomorrow. Hopefully, I will be dropping the video of my hunting experience last week and a little bit of my con experience over the weekend. I just got to finish editing. Just finding the time to edit has been my biggest challenge right now because as well I work and then I was doing my show earlier. So, but yeah, that's about it. And I think as of right now, it seems that every Tuesday night I do an open mic type deal on my channel. So we got to have Runk on next week, Kenny, because you're just like now the honorary member of that show. So
What time does that usually go on?
around 8 o'clock every Tuesday. So shout out to JB from Discovery Bay because I never know that I'm going on Tuesdays until I see myself on the morning show. But no, I'm just gonna make it a. I'm just gonna make it. I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna make it a regular thing. Go Tuesdays and just open mic night and just kind of invite people whoever wants to come on. So maybe we can have you on next week, man.
Yeah, I usually work until probably about I'd say probably about 9:30 Eastern
All right.
almost every day. So if you guys are still going live when I'm getting off work, I will definitely join you guys.
All right, for sure. Come check out the Comic Bros. That's I might call it that.
Yo, bro.
Yo, bro.
Hey, remember like the first title for the Friday live stream was "Anything Goes with the Comic Bros."
Yeah.
Because we didn't have any theme. It was just like, we'll talk about wrestling and we'll talk about, whatever. And we called it Anything Goes with the Comic Bros. I like that name. I want that coming back.
Well, all right. It's time to wrap it up. I'm tired. I need to go to bed.
Yeah,
East
I
Coast
hear you.
time here, you know?
Yeah, I feel that.
I hope I left you guys on, I hit you with the grand finale with all the banger auction wins. We got all these books. We dubbed a new term. Let's hope it catches on. Date stamp.
Date stamp.
Gonna spread it across the nation. A heartfelt thank you to everyone in the chat. Biggie Shack Comics. Thank you for hanging out, brother. The Brick Hunter, my man. I'm pretty sure he's entered into my contest. Good luck to you. I'm gonna make a point to raffle it off Friday. Infamous loves wrestling. Seinfeld and Curb. That's what I just learned during this stream. Soldier Only and Fuchsia in the chat. Thank you. Bonafide, you should make a video. I would love that. Model Vault, you're the man. Black Key Comics, Stir Fry was hanging out. Beulah stopped by. Oh my goodness. Stacy's Weekly Comic Picks. Thank you guys very much. My two homies, Chad, D-Runk. Appreciate your company. And any parting words, guys?
No, man. Thanks for having me, man. This is awesome. Appreciate you. Appreciate being on with George once again, man. Thank you, man. This is awesome, bro.
Appreciate it. Hey, real quick, I want to clear something up. I saw Fuchsia in there saying that Soldier is her partner in crime. They encourage each other. My wife encourages me a great deal. She's never once told me not to do what I'm doing now.
Look at that.
But at the same time, I like to spend a little time with her on the side. So
Yeah, you
yeah.
better.
man.
No, but I just want to make sure that like I'm not saying like, oh, the wife doesn't let me get on the camera very much. No.
Oh, no.
She's the most support. She's the one that bought and paid for my trip to the Planet Comic Con at the end of this month. So for my birthday present. So she is very,
Sweet.
very supportive of the YouTube. So
And
yes.
Hey, you guys
my wife
want
is the same.
to end on a Woe Bundy?
Whoa.